Hello, stupid. Because the game's not even about finding jigsaw pieces. The game is all about, this game is all about finding Teddy. As if we go to the first sign, we need to get 1,000 cat biscuits to get Teddy back. If we pause it, that's what we need to collect to 100% complete this game. There we go. Teddy's, replenish your health. It's like a one-up mushroom from Mario. And this game's like a knockoff of Crash Bandicoot. But I'd rather be playing Crash Bandicoot than this stupid game. The hunt begins. So there's 100 of those cat biscuits to collect in a level, and also we've got 3 jigsaw pieces to find. This is like the fruits from Crash Bandicoot. These cat biscuits. We've only got 12 actual levels to do on this. As the thing is we're playing the version that's got we are playing the version that's got more in it. As if you were to play the PS2 version, you would have less stuff to collect. But the thing is there's not many videos documenting the whole of this game. As many people have, I think many people gave up on this game just because of how bad it is. Mr. Bean is a cool character. He really is. Mr. Bean is a TV show that many kids in the UK grew up with. The live action version. I remember when Mr. Bean's Holiday came out. But the thing is, yeah, and that there looks like a knockoff of the Skylanders trees. The secret getting through this is the thing with this game is it could be better, and it's one of those games where once you've played through it you don't ever want to go back through it again. But the thing is in order to 100% it, in my opinion, because you unlock playing as Irma once you completed it. From my experience, I think that's how you play as her, unless you can just reset the game and play as her the whole way through. And the two characters are the same. They're the same, it's just a different skin. So playing as Irma, unlike in Super Mario Galaxy, where you can where you have a different experience for both characters, on this you don't have that experience. we go. Now go over here. 3, 2, 1, boom. Like, the thing is you can tell that this game is a cash grab. Just because of how bad it is. The thing is with this game, it was originally a PlayStation game, but because it didn't sell well, I think they ported it over to like the Wii, PC, and DS, just because those consoles had more of a family market, who may have been interested in playing Mr. Bean. But the thing is you wouldn't give this to a kid. You wouldn't give this to a kid because of how bad this game is. Look, I would rather pay like £100 for a complete collection of the Skylanders than this. And you have to check everywhere for cat biscuits. If you don't have cat biscuits, or you don't collect everything. Here's the knockoff of the Skylanders tree. I'm pretty sure this game came out before Skylanders though. So it's like a rubbish version of the Skylanders tree then. It's not a knockoff, it's a rubbish like version of the tree from Skylanders, which not Stump Smash as in the enemy tree. Like it even feels like the same with the attacks it does in that. Like, the music doesn't even sound like Mr. Bean music. So far, this just feels like... This just feels like a game that someone made in college got like a really bad model of Mr. Bean and put him in. Feels like a really bad college game. In fact, college students probably would have made a better game than this. In the sense that you've got... In the sense that you've got, like, all of these collectibles and that. Like, the thing is as well, is it wouldn't be hard to have more diversity to the levels than what they've done. Because what they've done in this is basically being like, here's Mr. Bean, here's the world that Mr. Bean's in. Like, the thing is, the intro cutscene has nothing to do with the story of this game. Yeah, you're finding jigsaw pieces throughout the game, but finding jigsaw pieces isn't the main objective of the game's story. There's that mutant dog again. Oops. And like any kids game, you don't even have lives in it. I could throw Mr. Bean off the cliff all day and still like be able to do that after an hour. Like, I'm not gonna do that because it's dumb, but I'm not gonna just do that just as a silly like video or anything. Find a checkpoint that's right next to a cliff and throw Mr. Bean off it the whole time. Just because I think it's funny. It's not something I would do. Here's a mole. Let's talk to the mole. Yeah, let's play Whack-A-Mole. Oops. But the thing is... So now it tells us where the puzzle pieces are. Oops. Does it regenerate from the... The thing is, like, if the teddies were like one extra life for Mr. Bean, it would make this game a lot better. As a game where you've got no challenge at all, even if the game was intended for kids, doesn't mean that you have to make it as simple as possible just because you're trying to appeal to kids. Just because you're trying to appeal to kids doesn't mean that you can make the game as bad as you... There we go. Doesn't mean that you can make a game as bad as you want. Look at Mr. Bean doing that stupid dance again. Like, the thing is if Rowan Atkinson, the guy who plays Mr. Bean, was to see what they've done with the character, he wouldn't be happy. He actually wouldn't. Like, even... Like, I would rather watch Man vs. Bee twice the whole way through, which... I'm saying that not because it's a bad show, it's because it's better than this. I don't hate Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is my childhood. It really is. And the thing is for a game that's supposed to be about Mr. Bean and his adventures, this game is not a wacky world that Mr. Bean lives in. Like, the actual title of this game is false advertising. The most you could say that this is a kids game featuring Mr. Bean, which features mini games. Like, the thing is I'd rather than make like knockoff Mario Party with the Mr. Bean characters than play through this. But I'm playing through it just because I want to complete it. I bet even as a kid, I wouldn't play this. I bet if I wasn't doing this just because I want to film some of the worst games ever made and put it on YouTube, if it weren't for the fact that I'm playing really bad games, I would have just stopped playing this by now. Because the levels don't even feel like Crash Bandicoot, where, yeah, the levels in that are long, but they don't feel like long. This just feels like it's dragging. And as for Crash Bandicoot, where it's like smash all the boxes, that's rewarding, whereas just jumping around collecting cat biscuits, just jumping around collecting the cat biscuits over and over and over is like playing Captain Toad, the previous series, if it was just after like the mushrooms. And why is the turrets? Why do they have turrets in a garden? Like, the trees don't even make sense because the trees aren't even alive in Mr. Bean. Like, if it had been like Mr. Bean trying like a fertiliser in Mrs. Wickett's garden, that's the story, and then because he's messed up the fertiliser, which Mrs. Wickett has been like, either fix it or you're out, and gave Mr. Bean like an hour, no, giving Mr. Bean like a day to fix it, otherwise he's out of the apartment. At least that would be more of a game than this. As I'm not asking for much in terms of a story for this game, because it's Mr. Bean, but I do expect a minimum of a game that, as a minimum, I expect something that has a story to it, that makes sense, a game that's just genuinely fun. Not a game like this, where all you do is walk through a level, like find keys, put them in boxes to get puzzle pieces. If it weren't for the fact that I wouldn't be surprised if, like, many parents who originally got the game for the kids took it back because of how bad it is. last two puzzle pieces, and that's with. Yeah, where are the last two cat biscuits? Okay, I'm gonna just finish this level, and then I'm gonna go back and see if I can find them. Even though this game is really boring, at least we don't have to do all the puzzle aspects to it. As you can see, we're missing two puzzle pieces, and I think it's stupid because the thing is, not puzzle pieces, cat biscuits. I think it's stupid because the thing is this is a kid's game. And if they're hiding them in ridiculous places in a kid's game, it's stupid because the thing is kids don't have a massive attention span. And the thing is as well is kids wouldn't like play a game where the kids just wouldn't like play a game like this in general. Where are the last two cat biscuits? Where's an apple? As well, if you make games like this for kids, especially if the kid would like Mario Galaxy, they would immediately turn this off and just like, no, I'm playing Mario Galaxy, even if they were a fan of Mr. Bean. But at least with Crash Bandicoot, it's got like, as with Crash Bandicoot, you've got a lot more like things to do. Like the thing is I feel bad comparing this to Crash Bandicoot, to be honest. Because the thing is at least with Crash Bandicoot, if you was to fail a level. There's the cat biscuits. Where's the other one? Teddy. Like, the thing is I don't get why this is the Mr. Bean game of all things. I don't see how this has anything to do with Mr. Bean. It's more like college students rip off of Crash Bandicoot. Because even Mr. Bean doesn't even look like the animated character that this game's based on. And as for the cover of the game, it's got live action Mr. Bean in it. which you haven't got live action Mr. Bean in this game at all. Like, I don't care if that's technically classed as a spoiler, because it's Mr. Bean on the way. I don't even know why I'm playing this as a series on my channel. I genuinely don't know why. It might just be because it's a game that not many people have played. I'm not doing Whack-A-Mole again. Have I got... yeah, I've only got one more cat biscuit left to find. The thing is if you weren't going for 100%, you probably would be able to complete this game in like 2 hours. You're going for 100%, then you have to look in every single corner of the level just to find one stupid cat biscuit. As for this music, it's got nothing to do with Mr. Bean. Like, I'd rather the Mr. Bean theme tune play the whole way through this than this. What sounds like music you could get for free online. Like, yeah, having royalty-free music is good for like YouTube videos, but not for like game based off an iconic character, Mr. Bean. Like, they need to do, if they were to make a Mr. Bean game nowadays, it would be way better than this. It really would. I just can't believe that so many people have thing is I know that you can get all the cat biscuits because I've done it previously. That's the other character, Irma, whatever her name is. Whereas something like Mr. Bean as a series has a charm to it, this game does not have that charm. It really doesn't. It really doesn't have that charm. If we go and find that cat biscuit, then I'm not going to be happy. Has to be in this area then. There it is. Got the stupid cat biscuit. There we go, we finished that level. So thanks for watching this episode of Mr. Bean. The worst game I've ever played. Hopefully in the next episode things will improve. But I don't think so. Bye.